Well, I would say one of the unusual dynamics about Vision Quest, I probably am at 40 or 50 conferences a year. Vision Quest is the only one that has this large a proportion of young people involved in leadership capacity. Some places will have youth come in, but they're kind of the subjects, and everybody looks at them, and they're sort of the Exhibit A kind of a position. But Vision Quest takes young adults seriously, and I think that's what's significant about it, and that's such a large proportion of the attendees. I think it's a third of the registrants are young people. I think that's the next generation of Canadian society. I want everybody out there functioning at their peak, so when I go in my nursing home, I'll be well tended.
Some of us may start life with more obstacles in the path ahead of us. But you cannot tell me that the road to the top is not open for somebody such as myself today. Right? It is absolutely 100% true. Somebody who looks like us can go to the very heights of this global society today. And so what I recognized on that day is that self-defeating attitudes are self-fulfilling prophecies. If you tell yourself you can't do something, you're never going to do it. The first step towards achieving something is recognizing the possibility of you realizing that objective. Self-defeating attitudes are self-fulfilling prophecies. And so I would suggest that that situation applies to everyone in this room.
The main purpose of Vision Quest is to provide an avenue for people to come together, to network, to make connections, to share ideas, to promote their business. Also, there's educational opportunities within our workshops. We have a wide variety of topics on business and community development best practices. Vision Quest is a partnership of the 5 Manitoba Aboriginal Community Futures organizations. And those are Dakota Ojibwe, North Central, Cedar Lake, Kitayan, and Southeast Community Futures.
The overall purpose of the conference and trade show is to promote community business and economic development within our communities. So the trade show allows us to accomplish those goals and objectives by providing a venue for our businesses, our organizations, and our entrepreneurs to promote and market their products and services.
And I encourage people here that are business people who are successful professionals in their life in the area of economic development to share your stories, your knowledge with some of the young people that are in the crowd here that will be attending the conference, because the young people are eager to learn. I have myself, I have young sons, they're eager to learn, and the more we share our wisdom and our knowledge with them, the more successful we are going to be as a people.
This is my 3rd year coming out here, and it's just really amazing. There's just so much people that are here that are supportive and wanting to teach you about business, because as a person like me who wants to get into business, I come here and I get to learn from people that already develop businesses.
I like it. It's new and it's new to me, and it's great that we get to hear people that have like a good outlook on what the future is going to look like, and what you need to get there and stuff. And so it's good to hear from people, professional people that have been there.
I think one of the things we want to accomplish is providing that avenue for the youth delegation to see what is available to them out there. You know, there's opportunities that exist. We're hoping that when they come to Vision Quest, they'll go home and do some self-reflection and see if there's any catalyst for change that they can be a part of within their home communities. There's lots of progress going on within lots of communities around Manitoba, but there's definitely a far ways to go still. But we do see movements taking place, and hoping that the youth delegation that comes to Vision Quest is inspired and goes home and brings about some change in their home communities, things that they believe would be beneficial to everybody.
Well, you got to remember where you're from, and you have to know where you're going, because with the transients and the movement of our people off reserve and on reserve, sometimes they lose connection with that. And I hear it from quite a few people where they've moved to the city and they talk to them during the conference, and it's like, it's kind of nice to get that little feeling of home back, and that's the importance of the tradition.
I think youth, for the youth, I would say, listen very carefully to what the presenters have to say, because they've had the experience. They've been there. They've learned from their mistakes. And I think they have a real positive message that somebody can take away from this conference and use in their life. It's always nice when we've got somebody that has a real positive message and knows how to deliver it so that they influence their delegates and the youth. About taking away the positive things in that presentation. That would be one of my really desires, is that people take something positive away from this conference and use it in their life.